Hi, my name is Jorge Inocencio, and I am from the EAHS Alumni graduating class of 2011, so almost 10 years ago now. Right now what I do is I'm an electrical engineer. I work at Keysight Technologies. My parents are from Mexico. They're both from Michoacan. They immigrated here in the 1990s, early 90s. I was born here, went to Cook, LCL in high school, and I remember I got into electrical engineering because my senior year there was a career fair, and a gentleman he was a mechanical engineer actually. He gave a presentation, and I thought, wow, this is for me. I always loved technology. I always loved to take things apart, and that's really when I learned about engineering as a career. And by that point, it was my senior year, so I didn't quite have the grades to go directly to a 4-year, so I went to our own junior college, Santa Rosa Junior College. I did 3 years there, and then from there I transferred to Sonoma State, where I got my degree in electrical engineering, and I graduated in 2016. I would like to encourage you, if you are into anything in the STEM field, be it science, technology, engineering, math, if you like to take things apart, if you want to work with the latest and greatest technology and work on some of the cutting edge stuff, then you can go into engineering. It's a very fun field. And if you want to stay close to home, there are a number of engineering firms here in Santa Rosa, Keysight being one of them. And let me think, what else? So what type of skills or education are needed to become an electrical engineer? Sorry. Really, I think the most important thing for this job is knowing how to work as part of a team. A lot of times you'll work on things that somebody else has worked on. So knowing how to ask questions, knowing how to ask your coworkers for help when needed, knowing when to step in to help as needed. I think that's a huge, very important skill. I also think if you want to go into this field, you have to be okay with working on problems that sometimes take months to years to solve. I've been working on the same thing now for a few months now, and I know coworkers who work on the same things for years, and you really become an expert in very small areas, and it's pretty interesting to have that experience. So it's not for everybody, but if you're into that, engineering is a tremendous opportunity to do things like that. Another thing that I think is important is being proactive about things. Sometimes when you find issues or when there's something you're working on, you need to communicate it to the rest of the team. And if you don't do that, sometimes it just doesn't happen. So that's very important. Let me think. Another of the questions: what is the best advice you can share with the youth of today? So if you're watching this video, I think the biggest piece of advice I could give regarding your career, is try a lot of different things. And when you think you found something that you like, don't be afraid to pursue that goal and jump right in. When I was at the JC, I knew I wanted to go into something with engineering. I didn't know which one specifically. As I looked into it, I thought electrical engineering is fun, and so I dove right in, and luckily it has been fun. In fact, I'm here at work today, and you can see some of the equipment I'm working with. That's a signal analyzer. We also have our signal source right there, and those are very expensive pieces of equipment. We worked on a few of those to get them ready. So let me see. What can high school students do today to prepare for a career in this field? If you're going to go into the STEM field, you should pick up programming as soon as possible. Programming wasn't in my job description, but it's something that I now do probably 50% of the time, and it's something my coworkers do about 50% of the time. If you're going to go into the STEM field, programming is a tool, and if you can use it effectively, it's going to help you a lot. And luckily, it's a tool that you can pick up right now. There's a ton of tutorials. Just choose a programming language that you want to learn and get better at it. Because once you know one, it's a lot easier to delve into others. And again, my name is Jorge Inocencio. I'm an electrical engineer, and thank you so much for watching. If you are interested or want to learn more about electrical engineering, you could talk to Herman, and he could get you in touch with me. And I hope wherever it is that you end up with your career, I hope you find a career that you find fulfilling and that you enjoy. So thank you very much.